I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be flirtatious women who have boyfriends. I got a quick email from a guy. It looks like he's just started out or found out recently about my work. And he says, "Hey Corey, I would like your advice. I'm just starting out on this book advice, and I really like this chick at work. She is very, very sexy. She touches me on the arm, stomach, and lower back. She has a pet name for me. She's not fluent in English, and she has a boyfriend. I'm keeping my options open. How do I build attraction with her and stay out of the friend zone? How should I talk and act around her? I'm really into her." Well, the quick answer is you treat all women the same. You should treat all women like your girlfriend, even though they're not, whether they're married or whatever. Why? Because you just want to be sweet to women. Because a man who loves women is loved by women. If you're charming and you banter with women and you have fun with them, it doesn't mean you're trying to get in the pants of all of these girls. And this is something that you should understand about women that are flirtatious, because you're new to this stuff. And this is something that's really super important. And I know a lot of the guys in the pickup and seduction community are great at teaching you how to pick up and seduce women. But the thing that, a lot of these guys are ruthless. It's their attitude towards women is, if you like her, you go for it. Doesn't matter whether she's married or she has a boyfriend. If you want to fuck her, you just go for her. Now, to me, I don't think that is an honorable way as a man to go about your life. Think about it this way. If you were that chick's boyfriend or that woman's husband, how would you feel about some dude she was working with trying to fuck her or trying to rip off his girl? You wouldn't like it very much, now would you? You reap what you sow in life. And the bottom line is there's plenty of women out there that are single, that are ready to mingle. They don't have crazy psycho exes in the background. They're not with boyfriends. They don't have a husband. And the thing that you got to realize about women, and I learned this lesson the hard way, and I talk about this in my book, is that when you date a woman she's dating somebody else, or maybe she's dating somebody you know, or maybe she's married and you work with her, you delude yourself into thinking, wow, she cheats on her boyfriend just because he's a jerk and he's a douchebag and he doesn't know what he has, and I, of course, am awesome, and she would never do that kind of thing to me. Now, that's where you're deluding yourself, because at the end of the day, if she cheats on her guy with you, then guess what? If things go sideways, or she becomes fearful that things aren't going to work out with you, or she just simply has no integrity, she won't even bat an eyelash at the thought of cheating on you. And the worst thing about it is you even see this in some of the, I think it was the Game, the book that Neil Strauss wrote. One of the pickup artists in there, that's what he experienced. He got all wrapped up and involved with a chick, and she dumped him, and it broke his heart. That's a problem with a lot of these guys, is they're great at picking up chicks and getting laid, but they can't maintain a relationship more than a week or two before they run out of fucking ridiculous magic tricks or stupid routines or stories. And once she realizes that's all you got going on in your life is a bunch of canned fucking material, she kicks your ass to the curb. And so the idea is, if you start fucking around with chicks that are with other guys, you run the risk of some dude getting pissed off at you. I'll give you an example. My brother had a good buddy of his when he was in college who went home with one of the girls, I guess it was one of the hostesses, because my brother and him were valet guys. And so my brother's friend went home with the hostess back to her place. Now, she had a whack job boyfriend that was actually, I guess, suspicious that she was fucking around on him. So he was waiting in the car for her to come home. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever it was. So he sees her show up with my brother's friend, and right as they're about to go into the door at her place, he confronts it to him. And he pulls out a gun, and he blows my brother's friend away. Killed him right there on the spot. And then he looked at the girl, he looked her in the eye, and he screamed at her, "You see what you made me do?" And he took the gun, and he turned it on himself, and he blew his fucking brains out right in front of her. Now, that's an extreme example, but that's why you shouldn't fuck with those kind of things. It's not worth it. It's not safe. It can be literally hazardous to your health. And there are plenty of other women that are single and available. My life is a drama-free zone. So if a chick's got a boyfriend, or she's got a whack job psycho ex-boyfriend that's stalking her, it's like, I don't want anything to do with that bullshit. I want a normal, healthy chick who understands men, who understands how to communicate with men in an adult way. And that's why I don't fuck with those kinds of situations. And so it's it's best just to walk away from those situations and tell the girl, hey, give me a call if it doesn't work out. Because at the end of the day, if you hook up and you constantly go after women that are taken by other guys just because you like the challenge of it, there's going to come a point in time where you're going to be confronted by a unhappy boyfriend or an unhappy husband who's going to threaten you physically. And it's just, why would you want to fuck with that? I mean, that's insane. So I know that you like this girl and everything, but at the end of the day, she's got a boyfriend. And just, I mean, if you want to just say, I think you're really hot, you're really sexy, and I want you, but you got a boyfriend. So if it doesn't work out, let me know. I'd love to take you out. And that's all you got to say. And just walk away from it. Continue to joke around and tease her and let her touch you and all those things that she's doing. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, if you get mixed up with this girl, she's already willing to potentially cheat on him with you now. What you got to realize is that you're fucking with a chick that has no integrity. And so the worst thing you want to do is date a woman like that and fall in love with her and then find out that she's cheating on you. Because the pain, the emotional pain of that is like getting kicked in the stomach when you're not even looking. I mean, or getting punched in the stomach or sucker punched by somebody or hitting the stomach with a baseball bat. It fucking hurts like hell, and it's not the kind of pain that you get over in a matter of hours. It literally takes weeks and sometimes months to fully recover from those kinds of things. So it's best to just avoid those situations altogether. Tell the chick to give you a call if it doesn't work out. But I wouldn't get involved with women like that because they have no integrity. They're just out having fun, and relationships or commitments doesn't mean anything to them. And therefore, if they have one with you and you delude yourself into thinking that you're going to be different, you're going to get dicked over just like I did. Because in my particular case, I got lazy, I got complacent. Instead of spending pretty much every day and every night together, I was only seeing her once a week because I was busy. I was caught up in my work, I was caught up in my business. I was focused on growing my business, and I was spending less and less time with her. And then, boom, it just hit me like a ton of bricks when I realized what was going on. It was my own fault because, I mean, I basically ripped her off from another guy. And so I learned my lesson the hard way. So I'd like to see you avoid having to go through the painful mistakes that I made and have a great girl that's single and available who actually will be loyal to you when you get into a relationship with her. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, or there's a topic that you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which is going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max detailing your questions, your situation, your challenges. And you just got to give me several days to get back to you with a response because I get a lot of email from the internet. And I also get a lot of it from my paying phone coaching customers. But be patient, and I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, you don't have to have a Kindle device to read the Kindle version of my book. All you have to do is underneath the email sign-up box on my website is going to be another box that has a link to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, on the right-hand side is going to be a button that will take you to a page where you can download a free Kindle e-reader app for your Android smartphone, your iPhone, your iPad, your Android tablet device, your Mac, your PC, whatever device that you want to read my book on. They already have a Kindle e-reader app for it. It's totally free to download. And once you download that, it only takes a few more seconds to download my book, and you'll be reading it in no time. And I will talk to you soon.